Well, hello again. Hello again. Happy Tuesday. Happy Memorial Weekend, and Monday's all gone. So, welcome everybody back to an amazing day, amazing week. Thank you for joining us for the Million Dollar Coach, the Wealthy Mofos show. Today, we're going to share with you another piece of the information that you need to move forward, and we're going to invite you to join the show that's coming up in a few days. There's not a lot of days left. I do have a guest coming. But let's get started. So yesterday we talked about the few of the secrets that are out there in the process of knowledge, in the process of rewiring your reality to a $1 million coach. How do you get that clarity? How do you get that focus? And Mr. Harrison Klein was with us. He really shared quite a bit of knowledge and wisdom. Today, as he comes on in a minute or so, we're going to zoom in on the focus part because we really have to do things in a certain way, as Wall said, but we got to focus. And how do we focus? Well, we focus by doing things in a certain way. We focus by really eliminating all the negativity and just clearing our mind and doing all that clarity work, which we can do. See, most of it is mindset, and there's some, very little strategy and technicality that's needed to become that $1 million coach, to become that next level of profession that you want to be. So I'm going to share my screen here and show you how to get started, how you can really share with us this message, the $1 million coach, the Wealthy Mofos. So let's share the screen, and I want to share with you this beautiful video that we put together for you. And as soon as you get in here, you're going to see a site like that says 7 mistakes that coaches make that cost them clients time and freedom. See, most people are looking for this time. Most people are looking for this freedom. Most people are looking for less negativity. Most people are looking for like more productivity, more adventure, more fun, more of everything, basically, right? So, are you looking for that? Are you going to be there? When is your turn? So, when you come to the site, that's what you're going to see. And right away, we're going to provide you with a whole lot of value. This is the We're not gonna waste your time. We really wanna give you what you need and what you deserve so that you can really start achieving. So when you come in here, you'll see that and 7 mistakes that coaches make that cost them clients time and freedom. See, most of these coaches are heart centered and they really want to help people. They have a gift that they have to get rewired. They have to get readjusted. They have to get reconfigured before they can really start delivering the value to grow their business to $1 million, $1 million and beyond, right? $1 million coach and beyond. So when you come to the site, that's all you got to do. We would like you to join us for the half day $1 million coach workshop. It's going to be like an amazing content masterclass. This is next level. You've never seen this content before mixed together like this. It's in 8 days, so it's coming up very, very fast. So make sure you've reserved, make sure you've made the time, and make sure you've upgraded to VIP and Platinum as well if you choose to, because that's how you're going to get more access to us, private time, and you get to ask all your questions. So here we go. Let's see how you do that. So you go to there, you put your name, and voila, 7 mistakes that coaches make. Let's see what we got here for you. So, okay, come in, and it's going in. It's giving me the circle. So it's also streaming on 4 different places. So excuse the quick or the small delay that we have. You can just imagine, right, what's really going on and what we're having. Like we're really this information is going everywhere, right? Like think about it. Like this information is everywhere. So I just want to make sure Mr. Harrison's got the link. He could be having some technical trouble. Oh, there he is. There he is. Mr. Harrison is right here with us. He found us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Harrison Klein. Good to see you here. I'm just about to share with the group how they access the site and how right away we share with them the 7 mistakes that coaches make. Like there's so much information. There's so much valuable nugget in here that this video by itself could change somebody's business for the better. So I want to welcome you, Harrison. Thank you for joining us today. If you have never met Harrison, he's a published author, several books. He's been all over the world. He's mentored coaches all over the world, and he's a known spiritual and a coach mentor. His clients go on to do big things, anywhere from big jobs at the White House to entrepreneurs and coaches, that are starting up. So I want
My,
to welcome you
my
today.
students have generated more than $158 million in revenue.
Woo! $158
158
million.
million. Yeah,
Love it.
pretty cool, huh?
That is so cool. So welcome. I'm really excited to have you here again today. We're doing this every day at 12 to get ready for the launch in 9 days basically. So today we're gonna watch this quick video, the 7 mistakes, and then I'm gonna have Mr. Harrison really add a little bit more on the focus because we need clarity, we need focus, and we need applied knowledge. So yesterday we did a bit of the clarity, the I am identity. Today we're gonna watch this quick little few-minute video, and then we're gonna give you a little bit more of what you can do to get focused, right? So get a piece of paper, get a pen, uh, and I just want you to enjoy it. Unless Mr. Hassan, you want to say anything before this video?
No, I think the video speaks for itself. So once we play it, we'll come back for commentary and stuff.
Okay, very good, very good. So excited to have you here with me today.
Okay, I'm excited to talk to you. This is Harrison Klein of Wealthy Mofos and Million Dollar Coach, and today we're going to talk about the mistakes that keep people from making $1 million or having $1 million business or better. I want you to understand that any one of these mistakes can be rectified, and any one of them can take you, when rectified, can take them to the $1 million level. And this is going to be fun because once you understand, what you don't have to do, now you understand what you do have to do. So let's just dive right in. Mistake number one is that your product isn't strong enough. Your product isn't big enough to affect vast numbers of people. So you have to have an idea, a problem, not a product, a problem that affects vast numbers of people. And if you can resolve a problem that affects lots of people, you are going to be very successful. Okay, that's a very important situation. It only takes 10% improvement on anything that's out there to become a millionaire and better. Okay, 10% improvement. You step into the 1 percentile of earners when you come into that higher space. Mistake number two, less than $1 million owners don't have a strong enough comprehensive business strategy. And a comprehensive business strategy is talking about branding and positioning. It's about talking about goals and values and strengths. You have to have everything that's lined up congruently, that makes logical sense, that creates comprehensive experience for people. That is not just one part of it, it's the whole essence of everything that you are. Mistake number three, less than $1 million coaches don't have a great enough, strong enough sales and marketing strategy, meaning messaging, packaging, branding, positioning, lead generation, conversion strategies, client retention strategies. These are important things to understand. These are important things to apply. If you have a good sales and marketing strategy, you're 80% of the way there. Mistake four, which is the content, which is what most coaches focus on, their ability to express the content. But you have to have strong product development skills. That is, you have to have the ability to have your product be scalable, to have the product that you give to other people be profitable and to also be easily deliverable. This product development means that if you're going to attract high quality clients, you have to have a high quality product and high quality services. 5, they don't have a strong enough financial management series of skills. They don't understand budgeting. They don't understand forecasting. They don't understand tracking systems, performance tracking systems. If you're a coach that doesn't understand the financial cash flow and doesn't understand financial profit and loss, if you can't track your key performance indicators, you're always going to be at a loss and you can't improve very quickly. And to make $1 million, you have to be very financially capable. It's really an important part of the whole process. Mistake number 6, really important, strong team management skills. So many coaches out there, they think they can do this all on their own. They can't. The Lone Ranger syndrome is all gone. Basically, nobody succeeds big without having a strong support system, a strong support team. That means you have to have good hiring practices. You have to have good training practices. You have to have good delegating practices. And this team is the key to getting to the higher spaces. Mistake number 7, less than $1 million coaches are not personally developed enough. They don't have the integrity, they don't have the character, they don't have the insight, they don't have the information that has come from being with lots of mentors, that has come from deep life experiences, that has come from the ability to embrace issues that are bigger than the self. So when you come into this experience, you understand that having and being are the same thing. As you grow through the understanding of the metaphysical laws of the universe, you understand that having and being are the same things. You can't have something. You can't have $1 million without being, a millionaire internally. So that's very important. Personal development skills are probably the most important portion of who we are, because in this world we get what we are and not what we want. So once you have the personal development skills and then you add all these other areas, you walk into a successful experience. You walk into clarity, you walk into vision, you walk into competence, you walk into so many great areas of success. And in those great areas of success, you get to the unstoppability factor. The unstoppability, and El-Rassi and myself, we want to take you to the unstoppability factor, to the $1 million coach factor, to the $1 million or better coach. We want to help you create $1 million business so that not only are you satisfied with making the money, but you're satisfied with yourself. And in this mindset, in this skill set, in this series of great experiences, we want to take you there and have some fun with you doing it. Let me leave you with the most important words that Steve Jobs, in my opinion, ever said. He said, "Let's put a dent in the universe and make it big." All right, I look forward to coaching with you. I look forward to coaching with you, experiencing with you. And, every single time that I help anybody else get better, I get better. So it's really very cool. Looking forward to talking with you. Thanks.
It's so good and so amazing video. I hope you enjoyed it as I did. I want you all to just keep watching it, like put it on repeat and watch it several times. Let all this information sink in so you can become that unstoppable coach, so that you can have that unstoppable factor. Because what we have in here, and this is the distillation of years of experience. And Mr. Harrison been studying geniuses since he was age of 12. So there's a lot that was covered here. And on top of that, he's going to share with us a little bit more how we can get you focused, because we want you to stop wasting time. This is the year in the making. Like, we're already end of May, and June is here. And if you're focused, you can really have a really great adventure for your life, for your business, and for your family and health and well-being. So, Sir Harrison.
All right, so for those of you who are here today, basically, and we're talking about sustained focus, what I want to ask you is just a couple of questions. Are you a business owner or an aspiring business owner who is not letting the law of attraction work adequately for you? So you have to, in order to have $1 million business or grow $1 million business, you have to understand the law of attraction. Now, many people try to manifest in particular ways, but they don't do it right because they don't have the correct information and the correct emotionalization to do that. So one of the things we're going to teach in this, $1 million coach program is we're going to teach you the ability to utilize the law of attraction in the most effective way possible. We're going to teach you the ability to scale. Have you ever tried to scale your business and not made it to, much higher places? That's because you're one of these 7 mistakes that you're making doesn't get you into scalability. If you don't have the right sales and marketing strategy, the right comprehensive business strategy, the right product development strategy, you're not going to go very, very far. One of the things that keeps us from making that $1 million is that we don't adequately have the right habits that make a difference to making $1 million or better. And that one of the things that's important about that is these time management skills, right? We have to have time management skills. We have to have financial management skills, and we have to have team management skills. So, if you have a limited imagination and you haven't developed that part of you, you're not going to be able to step into the role of $1 million person. Law of attraction means you step into that role. That's the very first part of it. really very important. And to get unstoppability, you have to have a roadmap. You have to have
Mm.
a way to emotionalize your idea. You have to have the steps that it takes to get there. And it's not very difficult. Most people know some of the ways to get there, but they don't have the roadmap. They don't have the step-by-step roadmap, and they haven't emotionalized it correctly. So it's really important to emotionalize that. So in this wealthy mofo situation, everybody that is a household name has had a roadmap to their greatness. You're talking about Steve Jobs, you're talking about Elon Musk, you're talking about Thomas Edison, you're talking about Tony Robbins, you're talking about Jeff Bezos, you're talking about Nelson Rockefeller, Feller, and lots of other super personalities that have become wrote kinds of names and household names for everybody. So in this particular program, these are the 7 mistakes, but these guys all have strategies and knowledge and application, integration, and application abilities to take them to the $1 million level. So in our Wealthy Mofos programs, I'm going to teach you basically the Steve Jobs way, the Elon Musk way, the Thomas Edison way, the Tony Robbins way, the Jeff Bezos way. If you don't think that's worth $1 million, then you have a distorted figure. You have a distorted opinion of your own self worth. But this stuff alone, the Jeff Bezos way, the Tony Robbins way, the Mark Cuban way, the Thomas Edison way. These guys all had roadmaps. They had mentors, they had guides, and they had a way to get through the obstacles that they would encounter. And I will teach you those ways as we come into this program. So we talk about those 7 mistakes. Those are just the 7 mistakes. Once you start to identify which mistakes you're making, and only the correction of one of these mistakes can get you to $1 million, not let alone 7.
Mhm.
And the other stuff is that we want to get some clarity. We want to get some, we want to align our goals and our values and our strengths, and we want to make sure that we have a vision that takes us exactly there, the roadmap. We want to have the ability to be connected to our deep competence, which is the law of attraction. Once we have that deep faith in ourselves, that Jesus told the parable about, the seed, if you had only the seed if you had only the faith of a mustard seed, mountains would come to you, right? And
Mhm.
that just means that, and every seed contains everything within it in order to make something great happen. So it isn't that it's out there and you attract it, it's already inside of you. All you have to do is water the environment. And I'm going to teach you, I got a lot of hoses and big watering cans. So also the story of David in the Bible. He's a guy who faced off with a guy named Goliath, who was like 4 times his size. He didn't put on any armor. He didn't put on any weapons. He didn't have the same weapons, and he faced off with the biggest challenge for all the Israelites, and inspired them to go on to win wars and become great in their own experiences. And so what does that take? That takes a certain amount of faith, that takes a certain amount of knowledge, and that takes a certain amount of ability to connect with other people and to connect with what's inside of you in order to get that creativity, get that commitment process to your faith. And when you have that commitment, and I don't mean religious faith, I just mean faith in yourself, to
Mhm.
self-worth, self-love, self aggrandizement, self-identity, self-image, and so on. So when you get that faith inside of yourself, you have that self-image ability, man, you there's no stopping you. That's unstoppability,
The
baby.
unstoppability factor, baby. I love it.
The unstoppability factor. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
So,
close.
ladies and gentlemen, I mean, as you can see, right, we've broken it down. It's going to be systematic, and you're going to quantum leap into this beautiful space that we're creating for you. So, if you're out there struggling, if you're out there suffering, if you're out there, banging your head in the wall and it's not working in your business, in your world, with your teams, and as a coach, you want to grow it. We figured it out, so don't do it alone. Like Harrison just mentioned, so many amazing nuggets. You only need one or two of these to like really launch you. And we have that. We have the steps. We have the way of how to get there. So we're inviting you to join us. We're inviting you to go to the website wealthymofos.com, put your name, and make the time next week to be with us because this is going to be next level. There is nothing like this on the market what we're bringing to you because this is over 150 years of science psychology. This is like a genius material that's going to be distilled at your pace so that you can absorb it, implement it into your business. This is the real stuff. One of the things that when we started this was because the market out there is so convoluted and people are being taken this way and that way and they never get any results. Well, we that's how we came up with this idea and that's how we've been working on this for over a year now. And because we want to help the market, we want to help that coach, that mom, that dad that really wants to grow this business of theirs to that next level. So we're going to be here for you and we're just so excited because we have what it takes. We've done it in our businesses, we've done it in our clients, and it's your turn to really join and have fun. Like this should be fun. If you're struggling and if you're miserable in your work, something is wrong. If you're working too hard, something is wrong. It's not be like that. We are not meant to do it that way.
Yeah, Carl Jung said that,
Mm.
the things that are most wanted are always at the places that are most feared. And so, if you're having issues and not getting what you want, it's because you have a fear factor. Now, I can eliminate that fear factor, very quickly. I mean, I've done it for thousands of people, basically. So, some form of fear. It isn't just the fear itself, it's also frustration, disappointment, guilt, anger, shame, dynamics, relationship issues, all kinds of stuff like that. And those are the things that once you get your mind correct around, now you have what they call flow. And flow is what the word wealth, the old English word wealth,
Mm.
had to do with well being, and well being is flow. And so we want to get to flow. Every place you go, you want to flow.
I love it. You want to flow. And remember, we're still talking about part of Secret One, right? And so when you come to
Still
the
secret
show,
one.
there's so much more to do. And tomorrow, when you come in tomorrow at the 12 o'clock, we're going to have a very special quick video from our good friend of ours, Les Brown, who is just a phenomenal friend and a very dear friend to Harrison. And we've been speaking with him, and you're going to see a nice clip from him on what we're doing and how this can really help you with your business. So I'm just excited about sharing with the world that video when we release it to the community who become part of our inner circle.
Yeah, so I want you guys to learn the Elon Musk way, the Jeff Bezos way, the Nelson Rockefeller way, the Tony Robbins way, the you know whatever, all the great household names way that have been geniuses over the years. Every single person had a particular format that they did, and I'm going to be able to teach you that, or I'm going to teach you that. Not be able to. I've already taught the hero's journey to many people at this point. So become your own hero. You want to become your own hero. You want to become your own David, your own Elon Musk. You know, we're going to help you get there. Okay.
That's so good. So that's basically the wrap for the day. We really thank you for listening. We appreciate you connecting with us. Reach out. We're easygoing. We really want you to win. wealthymofos.com. Put your name. And if you know somebody that can benefit from this, if you know somebody that's struggling, we appreciate you sharing this with them. Tag them on the video. Send them our contact. And we look forward to seeing you. So help us share the message because that's how we grow a community. That's how we get other people to grow.
One other thing is,
Mm.
so we want you to become attendees, but if you are so inclined to want to make some money off of what we're doing, you can also become an affiliate. And that affiliate is wealthymofos.com/affiliates. And
Mm.
here's something really cool that there aren't very many people out there doing. You get 100% of all ticket sales. We make our money on the back end. So everything that we sell, we have a $97 ticket and a $297 ticket to come to this event. Basically, you get you can come in for free, you can come in, upgrade to VIP, or you can upgrade to platinum. And anything that's sold, you get 100% of. So we make our money on the back end, you get all the money on the front end. So I can't wait to have some of you guys, come over and tell me that I'm your hero. That Kamal is your hero, and that you've made some money with us, and that you've now got the right experience to start generating capital on a continuous basis in a very quick and effective way. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to connecting with you. Big hugs from the Florida and all that kind of stuff. And
So
I'm
good.
Harrison Klein,
I'm El-Rassi.
and we are
Yeah.
the Wealthy
Wealthy
Mofos.
Mofos. Woo! See you all
Woo! See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Talk soon.